Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. As you can see, I'm just in the airport on my way back to London Heathrow. Um, yeah, man, South Africa was a blast, but we're on our way back home, man. Back to the grind, back to the miserable weather of England and depressive vibes. But it is what it is, man. This is where we grew up in it. You feel me? We're gonna make it happen. But we have some good news today, and that is Hugo Ekitike. We had a bomber from Florian Plettenberg. Listen, this journalist ain't rated, man. He ain't rated that highly because Fabrizio Romano always hides his messages. But it is news that's based in Germany, so he is the kind of the leading man in Germany, and he has put that Manchester United have now entered the race for Hugo Ekitike. Manchester United made contact with Eintracht Frankfurt within the last 48 hours, expressed concrete interest and gathered all information. Liverpool and Chelsea remain in the race. Now Manchester United are in as well. Price tag, let me say this quite clearly and loudly, 100 million euros. That's what it will cost for Manchester United to sign Hugo Ekitike. Wow. Let's check his profile. Hugo Ekitike plays for Frankfurt, number 9 over there. Came from Paris Saint-Germain. After being on loan there for a hot minute, but his whole career has been a big one. It started off so bad, so greatly for his young club Reims. He scored 10 goals in 26 games. Then he went out on loan. Then he was at Paris Saint-Germain in a team where they had Messi, Neymar and Mbappe, so he didn't really get a kick there. But to be honest with you, when I watched him for PSG, he did have something about him. He scored 3 goals over there. The following season he scored 1, but then he went out to Eintracht Frankfurt, scored 4 goals in 14 games. And then this season now, he has scored 33 games. He's got 15 goals. So you're looking at a 1 in 2 player here. A 1 in 2 player. In terms of assists, this season's got 8 assists this season as well. So you're looking at a player that's gone over 20 GA this season. Only 22 years of age. French international, strong, mobile, quick. The closest I describe him is an Isak regen. Someone that's got a low sense of gravity. Someone who can beat a man. Someone who can get on the left hand side and cut in and be devastating on his right foot. You see the goal against Tottenham, he cut in, bang, goal. Like, he's got that burst of pace, he's got that edge to him, he's got the skill, he's got the energy, he's got the tenacity, and I think for me he's a bit more agile. I like agile strikers, also players that can also slot into the left if they need to. You know what I mean? If they're on that left hand side, it's almost like, oh, they're gonna get drowned over there, they're gonna get beat and they're gonna get out muscled, and where they're gonna go, and they hit like a stumbling block over there. But him, like I said to you, man, he is a man that is in demand. Chelsea are after him, Liverpool are after him, 100 million euros. So let's just talk about the price tag there. That'll be more than Osimhen, more than Gyökeres. It'll be a lot of money. Can Man United afford to fork out another big lump of money on a player that, let's be honest with you, 85 million on a player that isn't proven yet? Yes, he has played at Frankfurt, and yes, he's done bits or whatever, but he's not at this stage right now, at this current minute, proven at the highest level. You know what I mean? Yes, he's done a few things for Frankfurt. Yes, he's done a few things for other clubs. But at this minute right now, can Manchester United afford? Today there was news as well from the director saying if the price isn't right, then he will stay with us. Chelsea never sent a bid, only asked for deal conditions 2 weeks ago. And actually Frankfurt wanted 100 million euros. This ain't a joke, people. This is absolutely not a joke right now. So it all depends on what Man United want. I like him, but I like the idea of Hugo Ekitike. This is the problem we've got to be careful is, do you like that? Do you like the idea of a player, or do you like the reality? The reality is he's going to be a player that's going to come in and he might struggle. He's a young player who's up and coming. He's a bit more different to Hoyle. He's got a bit more about him. I wouldn't compare him in that aspect, but what I would compare him is the fact that, you know, you've got to be almost like nurturing a young talent again. You've almost got to be patient again. Can we afford that patience for a young striker now? That is the problem. Can we afford patience? This Man United fan base does not have patience at all. We've seen it before. Hoyland, we've seen it before with other players that come through the door. Zero patience. And this is what it is. You don't score goals at Old Trafford. It's cold out there. That Stretford End, East Stand, the whole stadium, 73,000. You're getting taken off. You're Manchester United striker. This is the biggest position. I always say to people, striker and goalkeeper are the two most difficult positions at Manchester United. If you don't kick off, mate, your name will be known as a flop, bro. Keepers are known to be flops. When you get these midfielders that come in and they don't work out, you can just go buy another midfielder. It's not a big thing, it's not a big deal. Wingers are the same. We've sold so many wingers. We move on. But you see, when you lose strikers and you do badly in goalkeepers, they are so key. And I think for me, with Hugo Ekitike, it's like, do Manchester United need a young striker? But the problem is, though, what people are still not understanding, that we can get goals from different variety of things. We can get goals from if we sign Mbumo and Cunha, and then Hugo Ekitike needs to get you maybe 10 to 15 goals. That's achievable. He's already got 15 this season in German League. Obviously, the Premier League is a different kettle of fish, but him being there and him being the way he is, and the fact that he can drift at the left, he can drift on the right, he's so comfortable on the ball, and he's so agile, and he's got that close control dribbling, he can just skip past you. He will create space for others, and that there for me, it's all about creating dynamic trios. You're looking at world football right now, you're seeing a lot of dynamic trios. Look at PSG, look at Barcelona, look at all the football clubs in world football. They're creating dynamic trios. They're not creating one player fits a system and that's it. No, they're creating dynamic trios, and that's what Manchester United have been lacking for so many years. Players that can play off each other, players that can complement each other. We had it with Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez. People thought that wouldn't work. You think to yourself, Rooney, he's a striker. Carlos Tevez is a striker. Ronaldo, even though he wanted to play left wing, he wanted to be a striker. They all wanted to play up front. They always wanted to score goals, and that is the issue right now. United at the minute need to create this opportunity where people are having opportunities to score. They're having the license to roam. They're having the license to kind of almost take different positions. Confidence is key. Look at Liverpool's front three. Gakpo, Diaz, Salah. They're all everywhere, man. You create fear into defenders so that nobody knows where you're at. Man United have been too static. Let's get the ball to Hoyland. Let's lump it up to Hoyland. What's he going to do, Hoyland? At least when Ekitike can stick to him, not only can it stick to him, it's got the ability to drift on the outside, and that's what United have been lacking for so long. Dynamic and almost like, you know, that feeling of, you know what, you're just not glued to one player. You're not getting the ball up and you're switching it to Hoyland thinking he can do that. The price tag is a problem. But I always say to people, do we have to look at the price tag, or do we look at the player? If you look at the player, I think he's a talented player. Is he worth it now? Is he worth 100 million? Is Hugo Ekitike worth 100 million euros? That's 85 million. End of the day, we're not financial experts. I keep saying to people, they will banter you, they will mock you. Are you durable? Are you gonna hold it? Are you gonna firm it? Are you gonna say, you know what, forget it, we've spent the money, it is what it is. Big clubs spend money, it is what it is. But, or do we take the gamble and say, you know what, Gyökeres is available? At this minute right now, the latest with Gyökeres is, apparently Victor Gyökeres fires back at Sporting President Words. There's a lot of talk at the moment. Most of his thoughts, I will speak when the time is right. Bloody hell, more drama over there. Like, what do we actually do? Like, there's too much drama going on, and right now United is just focused on one lane. As soon as we focus on one lane, that's where I think we'll be okay. We focus on one striker, one player, we'll be good. The problem is we're dilly-dallying around. We're going Osimhen, we're going Gyökeres, we're going here. Next week there could be Sesko at the end of it. So United have got to pick a solution. They've contacted the last 48 hours. That's good news. But again, contacts and talks, they're nothing when they're not concrete. How many times can I speak to a girl, but if I don't sort out the date and I don't sort out where I'm going to take her and that, it's all just air, isn't it? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? But let's be honest, bro, you're not secured the package. You're not secure the thing, bro, so you got to secure it. All of this, you know, what they call it, sexting nowadays and all this bullshit. Get over that, United. Start planning the date, where you're going to take her, bish, bash, bosh, align that together, put the money down, see you later, Ma'asalam, take her off and see what you got to do. Obviously, you don't want to buy her, it is, you know what I mean? But you get the gist of the story, right? You know what I'm saying to you? So, for me, get it sorted, get it done, and let's just live our life, bro. I mean, like, I'm here, nothing's really happened while I've been off. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Some of the guys are there just chilling. You know what I'm saying to you? Matisse, Grizz, and Big Steve. I'm just here chilling, waiting for a flight, and hopefully when we get there, we've got some sort of concrete news. Like I said, it's good to have this sort of news right now, but we need concrete news, man. So let's see what happens, and like the video, like I said to you guys, hit the like button on the video right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you lot soon, guys. Take care, bye, peace.